Pierre, obviously it wasn't the ideal start to the day, a few niggles that kind of limited you on in early doors, but it felt like you recovered. So just kind of give me your assessment of how today went for you guys.
Yeah, I think we had some issue in the garage on both cars. Starting in P1 was quite difficult. After is what you expect when you change so much the car, and try to recover. P1 was a little bit limited on what we can do, on especially on Isaac's car. He didn't run a lot. Try to understand the car, try to understand the new package to see how it is. It's clearly that we modify some stuff on setup for P2. Maybe some were in the right direction, some not. Then try to analyze that after P2. Clearly we have some work to do. When you change a lot the car like that, we lot to learn. But the potential is there, I think, and we have a good pass to quali. I hope so.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the potential, or at least that early read of it. When you put so much on the car, how long does it take you to know whether or not one bit's work, the whole bit's work? Like, how long does that take you?
It's difficult to say if individual parts are working or not. It just as a full package looks delivering what we expect. It's after you don't know you know only your absolute performance. You don't know the relative to the others. The conditions are difficult also. This track is quite difficult, but he's there, and we are quite happy with what we have.
In terms of the homework that you've got to do tonight and the rest of the weekend, do you think you can haul yourself into the fight this weekend with the Mercedes and the Ferraris?
I don't know. I think the long run was quite promising compared to what we have had in Barcelona. Clearly in short run we still have to improve, and I hope we can be closer.
And just with Isaac as well, he's had a few times this year where things haven't quite gone his way, but again it looked like he kind of was back on the pace when the car was running. Were you pretty impressed with the way he handled today and the niggles that he had?
Yeah, for a young driver, he's very, very, very good to adapt himself, to be honest, and even with a new car, the new way of driving it, and clearly we are impressed by his way of adapting himself to the car. Yeah.
And just one final question, because we didn't get to talk to Max. What was his general feedback after he got out of the car and you had a chat to him?
Yeah, he's focused on what we can improve for sure, and clearly the balance is a problem, and we have to fix some part of the balance. Clearly on top of the temperature, creating some highlighting even more some issue that we have to fix.